Okay, guys. Hello to whoever just joined. Just so you know, this is just a test, so I won't really be doing anything on the stream. You can stay if you'd like, but there won't be anything really going on. I'm more just trying to see how the whole YouTube streaming works, as I've never done it before. But thank you for stopping by. Hello to whoever just joined. I probably won't be doing much this stream. I might try and fill in a few folders, but for the most part, I probably won't be doing anything, as this is more just a test. So, thank you for stopping by, though. I've never streamed on YouTube before, so I was just trying to kind of like get set how everything goes. I'll probably be streaming sometime tomorrow night. I'll be streaming going through. I have 6 rolls of Buffalo nickels and 1 roll of 1940s. So I'm going to be going through those on a stream tomorrow, and I will show you guys the results. And then sometime in the future after that, that's not definite, but I will probably be actually using Nicodate to try and see, because I know a lot of them don't actually have dates. I might go through those dates and try and figure everything out. So that's just the plan for the future. But like I said, nothing is really set in stone at this point. Not no definites. I'm not saying that that's 100% going to happen. That's just something that might happen in the future. The nickels, though, I will probably be doing tomorrow night or sometime later in the week. So, for my 20th century typeset that I've been working on for quite a while now, I finally got my last coins for it. So let me show you that. The whole thing I now have completed. So, pretty proud of that. I got all the silver dollars. That was probably the most expensive. But I got a 1935 piece dollar, and I have a pretty good Benji I got to put in there. It's not full bell lines, but it is a really nice Benji still. And then I got just the other page is just Susan B. Anthony and Eisenhower, the Sacagawea, and that's really. And then it also has just a birth year typeset, but I was not born in the 20th century, so I have filled it out. I'm missing the NIFC, but because I wasn't really born in the 20th century, it doesn't really make sense. This was made in 2000, so it was more it's just an older folder, so it doesn't have really that. And then I also have the John F. Kennedy collection, and that one, it's a Whitman folder. And the cool thing about this is it actually came out in 1964, so they don't have any of the dates after 1964 because this one was issued in 1964. So it's for a folder that's at this point nearly 60 years old. Pretty good condition. So I got that for free probably a year ago at this point. And I have a lot of the half dollars in here. It's just tougher because you have to count them because there's no writing here. And I don't really want to write in it. But I might write in the dates as they don't have any. I've most of them. I think I'm missing a few just of the 40% of the 40% years. I'm missing the 66 Denver. I have in 1966 Philadelphia. So yeah, that's really it. I don't have too much to show everybody, but I might just kind of try to go through this. So I'm gonna place this down here, and I might just try and fill up the folders because I know I do have, like, just right here, I have a stack of half dollars, so I'll go through the half dollars. Hi, Carnival Fishing. I'm not going to be doing too much this stream. This was more of just a test, but I'm going to fill in some folders. Thank you for being here. So, yeah, this is just a test. But next week, sometime this week actually, I will probably be going through. I said it earlier. I have 6 rolls of Buffalo nickels and 1 roll of 1940s that I have not gone through. Sorry, that's backwards, but I'll be going through those. And I think most of them are dateless, but I might also get some Nick-A-Date, and I might try and see what we can find just going through those because there's so many of them. So I'm pretty happy about that. Probably gonna do that sometime in the future. I'll actually go through the coins probably tomorrow night, but for the Nick-A-Date, I don't really have a date for that. That might be in a few months. Yeah. Hopefully. I really don't know what's in there. I haven't been through them. I think I just looked through one roll, but I didn't read the dates or anything. There was no, like, obvious errors, of course, but there are some key dates for the Buffalo. Some of the older ones can get pretty expensive in higher grades. So it really depends on what's in there. For the future, though, yeah, we'll be going through those. 74D. I think, yeah, we already have 74D in the folder. Most of the half dollars I have are just old ones that have already been searched through. So for the filling in the folder, I probably won't fill in anything. I just figured I'd show some stuff while I'm doing the test if there are people in here watching it. But thank you for stopping by. It doesn't go up that high. Like I said, it was issued in 1964, so it's an older one. The 74P is much harder to find, though. The 74D is pretty common, but although, like, obviously the 74P isn't like low mintage or anything, it's significantly lower than the P, which is not usual. I think typically the Philadelphia Mint has more, but I don't know. So I got a few rolls a while back that are 1999s, and they're brilliant uncirculated. But they have, whoever had them, they left them on in a polyvinyl flip. So I don't know if you can see that, but they all have like some green residue on them from the polyvinyl flips, which sucks. So that's probably why they just dumped them. Here's another one. You can see like the stuff on it, which that's why you don't use polyvinyl flips. I have a bunch that I've just gotten with coins, but I don't use them. They're the ones that are really bendy. They used them for a while, and people would like dump a bunch of their coins, leave them in a safe deposit box. $10,000 worth of coins come back 20 years later, and they'd be basically worth whatever the melt value was. Sadly, so that was a pretty unfortunate thing. But for the most part, that was stopped. They don't do that as much anymore. Which they still make polyvinyl flips. Just because if you use them, like if you're going to a coin show and you should put the coins in there for whatever reason, if they're not in flips or anything, you put them in the polyvinyl, you can keep them in there for like a week. It won't do anything, but long term, it's really bad for the coins, which I'm sure you guys know. Yeah, I don't think any of the dates in for the half dollars. I don't have any new dates. I think I'd already been through these half dollars. I just figured I'd check again for the stream. Um, let's go through. I know I have coins for the for my Lincoln cent book. That was one that I had. I have a lot of the different dates. It's in 1941 to like 1999, I think. And it's a pretty good folder. It is not in the best condition, but I do have there's a lot of coins missing in here, and I know I have them. So I will get my I used to keep them in a steel cup, but now I have this. I keep all my wheat pennies in this bag. So let's see what we can find. I'll keep the book there, and then if I find anything, I will show you guys. Let's see. There are a lot of Canadians in the bag I have, because I have like a lot of the older Canadians. Because at the coin store that I have near me, they sell the older Canadians. Like even some of the King George ones I have, they just sell them for melt because they don't really have the time to go through all of those coins. So here I have a few. I'm sending a 1933 to Found It Buried, so make sure to go check that out. It'll be he's being given that, but here's the coin I'm sending him. But he's also being sent these to give away. So there's a dated Buffalo nickel, Standing Liberty quarter. That's dateless, but it is a Standing Liberty quarter. Not in a better grade, of course, but it does have some good details on it. It just doesn't have the date. That's the thing with a lot of the older coins, especially like when you look, the Barbers, the Buffalo nickels, all of the Standing Liberty quarters, those things, they wore it so quickly. They didn't really think about those in the design, so it's really tough to find them in higher grades, but there is still a few stuff. So that will be given away. So if you don't know who that is, he's a Canadian coin. He does coin roll hunting, and he goes through a lot of the toonies and loonies, which are their $1 and $2 coins. And you can't find anything old. They do have a lot of the ones they have now. They're really low mintage, and they have the painted ones that are enameled, that they come out of the mint enameled. So those are pretty rare, I think. They're like $10. But he also does like raffles that are like $1 and $2 tickets, and he'll do once a month. He has a 1 ounce raffle thing, and then I think those are $2 a ticket, and then he's a 10 ounce one that's probably once a year. That I think those tickets are also $2, and it's just however many tickets you buy, you have a higher chance. And of course, more people go with 19. I don't just thinking it doesn't go to the 1930s. I almost forgot because I have a bunch of the 1930s that I don't use, obviously, because this doesn't go back there. So I don't have the previous one for this. So I do need to get that, because just having the 1940s but none of the ones prior probably isn't smart. It just when a new folder is $30, when most of my coins aren't even worth that. I can't justify spending more on the folder than like the whole album actually is. If you complete the album, that completed, if I just sold them all the wheat pennies, it wouldn't even sell for $40. So buying a $30 folder just doesn't make sense to me. I'll buy like cheaper ones that are pre-used, but buying a new good like Whitman folder, or especially the what is it? The UNESCO, I think. Or let me see. I have one that I got for free because someone wrote in the dates and kind of made it. What is it? The Dansko albums. Yeah. So the Dansko albums are comparatively, they're like a new Dansko album is like $50. And for like sets, like if you're doing Morgan dollars or something, then I think if I was doing a Morgan dollar album, then I'd probably get a good Dansko album. But for something like wheat pennies, that just doesn't make sense. So that's probably about it. I kind of just wanted to test out the stream and see if everything worked, and it does. So I'll be doing probably going through those Buffalo Nickels sometime this week. Make sure you have your notifications on for that. And as always, like, subscribe, and have a great day.